Hello again, everyone. It's Kevin Annett with a PS to my January 4th broadcast. I think it's really important to address the whole issue of the common law court verdicts and the indictments and conviction of Pope Benedict and Bergoglio and various cardinals and others for child trafficking and genocide. Now, it's been alleged by the smear artists and others who don't have proof that these common law courts didn't actually happen, that there's no court record, the judges haven't come forward to be identified, blah, blah, blah. Now, first of all, it's understood that these courts are operating against extremely powerful enemies. For us to go public with any of this information is literally suicidal. And this has been acknowledged right from the very beginning. We have gone through too many experiences where people were killed off. 6 in Vancouver alone, 6 Aboriginal people killed off. This is going to be part of the grand jury investigation this month in Vancouver to get at the heart of how and why they were killed and who did it. Those people came forward prematurely. Laurent Louis, Belgian member of parliament, targeted when he came forward publicly to support the common law work we're doing in Europe. This is what happens if you're public when you're going up against the Vatican and Drangheta and the Crown and these corporate interests behind the child murder and the child trafficking. So naturally, there had to be a cloak of anonymity around the judges and the work of the court. That was understood from the beginning. That was understood by Alfred Weber and the others. As a matter of fact, he acknowledged that with me on the air a number of times in interviews. So for him to suddenly pretend like this is some horrible thing we've done is just nonsense. He's contradicting himself. He knew very well and knows that to come forward publicly is suicidal. So the court record exists. Don't forget, first of all, in the first court case, that all of the evidence is up online. It was published at itccs.org. Go there and you'll see all of the 150 exhibits we use to convict Canada, its churches, the Crown, and the Vatican for crimes against humanity. That's posted. The evidence in the second case is being selectively posted. The testimonies, for example, of Toos Nijenhuis and Anne-Marie van Billenberg describing the Ninth Circle sacrificial cults, the hunting of children in the forests of Belgium, the identification of the royal families of England and Belgium and Holland in these rituals, the naming of the Pope and others involved in these child killings. All of that is up online. The court record is not, obviously, because it's not common practice to publish court records when there's an investigation still underway, which is exactly what it is. The evidence used in that second court case is being used now by investigators in Europe to uncover the child traffickers. And in fact, the evidence that we did unearth was used by Interpol to arrest over 1,000 people a few months ago and release 30 children, literally from cages in Belgium where they're being held as part of this child trafficking network. So yes, the investigation is ongoing, so naturally the court record is not going to be made public, nor is the identity of the judges or the investigators, because they would be hunted down and killed or silenced. Now that should be common sense to anybody. And the very fact that it's being raised as a huge red herring is proof that the purpose behind trying to find that out on the part of Weber and others is that the people who are paying them, and we know Weber and others are receiving money from Drangheta in Vancouver, that'll be proved in evidence in our grand jury inquiry. The reason they want to get at the identity of the judges is to eliminate them. They want to destroy the common law court in Brussels, and they need to know who's behind it to do that. So constantly our critics are saying, yes, but who's doing it? Where's the evidence? That's to find out who they are. And even if these unwitting stooges being used in this don't realize that's what's behind these questions, the people manipulating them are very, very determined to get at the identity of these people so they can be stopped. The common law court can be shut down. That is their aim. So, I hope that clarifies. We don't have to say anything else about this because the proof, as we always say, is in the real world. We have forced the resignation of these popes and cardinals. We are proving that our common law warrants work by the Kinder Morgan dispute in Vancouver, where the RCMP actually stood down and the BC Supreme Court backed off in prosecuting people because we issued them a stand-down order in the name of the common law and the soon-to-be-established Republic of Canada. This works. They need you distracted from the fact that it works. They need you infighting and being suspicious of me and our movement. So don't listen to the lies. Go to itccs.org, Don't follow the Facebook sites. They've all been compromised. Get off Facebook. Stick to itccs.org. And you can write me if you want to talk to me in person. I'm here. Get to know me. Get to know my family here, the Clan Buchanan from Scotland. We're approachable. Unlike my critics, I don't hide behind pseudonyms and lies. I'm standing out here in the open, vulnerable, standing on the truth and the hard evidence. So thanks. Stay tuned for more information very soon. Thank you.